Greetings and salutations, my operators, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail 3.0 and Furious. Last time, well, we went to Anforius and then we got shot out of the sky. Why? Oh dear. That's weird. I can't see my Twitch preview. Oh, there it is. I'd restart. Boop and boop. Okie dokie then. Let's get started. I bought some rolls. Because I really want that damn light cone. I have the guarantees, so it's not really super exciting. But yeah, we were shot out of the sky, and then we met up with Fion and Tribby after we chased a flying rabbit. We learned a little more about the lore of Anforius, which is there was a prophecy that the end of the world is occurring. That's 4, pretty sure. Yeah, they got the prophecy of the end of the world, which is what's currently happening. The Titan of Strife, I think, has gone insane and is attacking the cities. Wow, that's a 6th roll. And then we went to Akama, the last human city, apparently, where it's currently under attack. And that's where it left off. Oh, and the Trailblazer is awakening to the power of Anforius for some reason. Hey, Henya. That's weird. Surely. This one. There it is. Can I get a double? It would be pretty awesome if we get the light cone and then the standard light cone. So I have pity for the next one. There she is. Nope. All right. It's not that she needs the light cone. Oh my god, am I lagging again? Why? Anyways, it's not that she needs the light cone. Like, she functions perfectly fine with either Himiko's light cone, which is a standard Baron one, or pretty much anything really. Oh right. Not you. I'm locked in for now because I'm too lazy to go back to it. But yeah, her can use the 4-star free light cones perfectly fine. I just like the extra skill point. It makes things pretty brain dead. Okay. Also, it seems pretty future-proof for, like, a future erudition character. Since it... As long as they have, like, a more than 140, energy for the ultimate, which is, you know, Argenti, Chinche. That's what I pronounce her name. I just call it QQ. Obviously Herda. But yeah, an erudition that doesn't want skill or ultimate damage is would be a very odd one at very least. And they wouldn't be able to use the crit rate either. Yeah, I kind of doubt it. This is pretty universal, honestly. Like, the only thing that probably won't trigger is the 140 or more ultimate energy. Alrighty. What achievement you get? Oh. Alright, let's go back to the quests. Can I keep an eye out on my heats?
Oh, Kefali, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
Okay, going to M4 is like boosts up my temperature up by 10. What the hell? What are you doing? It's not safe here. Seek shelter, quickly.
No. It's very safe here. The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kefali will shine upon all.
Watch! No one will die! The heroes will protect the city!
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Yanis, faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse.
Okay, I'm gonna try to open my window. It's winter, so hopefully I'll cool down my room. My window is covered in cobwebs. I am very concerned with my grass card. I don't know why it's overheating so much.
To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
This song's for you. Keep up!
Stay in step.
Dreams do come true.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Let's settle this.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
Pretty good crowd today.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy.
Bodies everywhere. How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
Snowy! They're back.
3 trippies?
We are Trian. We are Trinin. We are Trivi. Wait. No! Now is not the time for introductions!
The surprises never cease in Amphoris.
Snowy, Dee has been trading
He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't worry. With us here, we can just use the Century Gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Emporius.
My graphics card's like hyper overheating.
Wouldn't that be Akama? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe!
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akama. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
Well, that was easy.
Lord Finan! Oh, you're finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by enemies!
What? Cartonus! Hang in there!
Are these guys on our side? I guess they are.
The rear is secured now. This is the result of your efforts?
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing with.
Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver.
Well then.
Mere child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks alone.
Are you talking to me?
Who are you?
Enough, Mighty. Are you trying to destroy the Holy City?
Turn it up!
Dreams.
Oh wait, I need to. I'm an idiot.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
The mood is set.
Let the show begin!
Let's settle this. Eternal sleep, the dead return!
Hopeless as ever. Expand your thinking. Time for the main event.
Keep up!
Do I need to? Eh,
Ready to lose your? You can fight
doesn't
it
really do anything.
or rock with it.
Cartonus!
Huh.
Fine on.
I'm glad that you're okay. As for you, Mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
The names of the people here keep getting stranger and stranger.
Don't evade the question. Aglaya told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders.
What do you mean?
The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Akamans have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing. You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guests, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Enough! The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is, and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Glaya told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead, Deliverer.
I don't need you to tell me that.
You. What's your name?
I am the Galactic Baseballer.
Is that not also strange?
Eh. Is he your companion? You guys don't seem to be on friendly terms.
Well, that's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals at their core.
What is it, outsider? Do you fear the Lance of Fury's raging flames? Or perhaps you'd care to spar with me?
Shower them with the aftershocks.
Avoid getting too serious with Mighty, because he means every word he says.
That is true. Of this, you can be assured. What is it, outsider?
I'm interested.
Avoid getting too serious.
That is true.
I'm sorry. We were not quick enough.
It's not too late. Leave it to us. Go, Finon.
Thankfully, no one was hurt. I hope that Mighty doesn't act on his words. After all, he's an exemplary fighter. If he's dead set on doing things his way, I fear not a soul could prevent it. Not even myself.
Yeah, in battle, my graphics card like cooled down like immensely. It's something about Forius, like, or this city in particular. It's like doing something in the background.
What a mess.
I don't see any more residents. Have they been evacuated?
Yes, Treeby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now our backup is here.
Lord Finon, and the two guests. Welcome to Akama.
These enemies aren't moving?
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Casterus?
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Akama needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikador's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me. And kindly keep 5 paces distance. In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. I am the shadow of death.
Wow, this is freaking dying on me, huh?
There are also...
Oh, God, is it the reflections? Are these new? Is that what's going on?
Some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
That was it. Oh, wait, no, we're climbing back up.
The scent of blood. Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akama, Chrysos heirs. What cowards! We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come to arms.
Here to crash the party?
No, we're still overheating. I need to get my computer cleaning, I guess.
Keep up!
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Oh, well then.
Open sesame. What a crone.
Dreams do come true.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it! Turn it up!
I underestimated you. Receive divinity.
Ready to jam.
Yeah, he's basic into it.
Let the show begin!
Never seen perfection before? Expand your thinking.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
This song's for you. Let's rock!
Alright, and then go for her, though.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Hey.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
As you wish.
So that's a 10k. I'm using what that icon is. Time waits for no one, and that's a 10k. That's actually not too bad.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Castris, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the three of you. As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castris.
Then, could you all quietly leave?
Memorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nikador. They're all there in the distance.
Well, he seems happy. Dan Hung, is that your stomach growling? What a horrifying battle cry. Is that a Titan?
That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
It's fine. I've already died a number of times before.
Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers.
We have no interest in the Titan rights. As trailblazers, lending a helping hand to unfamiliar worlds is simply our duty.
Trailblazer? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses. But there's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphorius. Stand with me and become heroes!
Whoa! What the hell? Yana's Hidden Passage 1. Rotate the clues and assemble the pattern. Once the progress bar is full, you can quickly move to the target. Okay.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict.
Wait, actually, give me a second here. I kind of forgot I had something active. Who's wailing? My head feels as though it's being ripped apart.
Stay strong. Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive.
My recording looks like it's fine. The stream on Twitch looks like it's effing dying here.
Careful! They look different from what I remember. Weaker. So, more distorted?
Hmm.
That's it.
Nothing may receive divinity.
Ready to jam.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Never seen perfection before? Expand your thinking.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Oh dear. Characters with glory can obtain buffs via using skill or ultimate to increase glory stacks. Characters with glory can dispel a number of Titan Corpus stacks equal to the current glory stacks when attacking.
Turn it up.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set.
Let the show begin! Bloom. Great. Teamwork. Repent. Eternal the dead return!
I don't have time for games. Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
That's weird. That already triggered once. Time waits for no one should only trigger once per character. Maybe it does more damage than I
The
thought.
audience is waiting. Keep up.
Take your positions.
Maybe it means once per character's turn, not the wearer's turn? That's interesting.
Let's improvise.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or
Yeah, it's
rock
kind of
with
tough,
it.
you know, running AoEs while,
That's still the same one.
there's only one enemy here.
Expand your thinking.
Dreams do come true.
This song's for you.
The mood is set.
Let the show begin!
Yeah, he has one shock.
Turn it up.
Okay, we lost that. Oh, that's not great.
Receive divinity.
Impressive.
Repay.
This curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Cast aside all distracting thoughts. To me, I shall withstand their wrath.
Okay.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Let's improvise.
Let's rock.
Even gods can bleed. I shall extinguish your core flame, Titan!
Okay.
You can fight it or rock with it.
See, now it's not activated. Maybe it's every other turn? Very confused how
Stay in
that
step.
works. Okay, we're losing Super Break in this turn,
Dreams
so
do come true.
Expand your thinking.
Pretty good crowd today.
Move.
not the true Nikador, just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here. New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphorius. While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
Her gaze is somewhat unfocused. Could it be that?
Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips. Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
See? I told you that I'm a heartwarming guy deep down. She was just speaking metaphorically.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trian followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Akima of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphorius to our allies. However, given that Akima has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Now then, where should we begin?
Lady Agela, could you give us some time? We'd like to get back to our mission now that the situation has calmed down. I want to lay down a beacon of the Trailblaze here. I can assure you that this will not bring any repercussions to Akima. Think of it as a ceremony when traveling to someplace new.
Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead.
Oh! With the space anchor on Amphorius, we've taken yet another giant step on the path of the Trailblaze. Praise Aki! I'm going to assume you meant Aki Valley.
What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
Wait.
We're here at Memorial Palace, Akima's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier.
We're gonna take a bath with her? Okie dokie. Distant travelers, listen to this world's prayers. After defeating a manifestation of Nikador, Agalia, the leader of the wait, what was it again? Chrysos heirs? Guided us to the Memorial Palace. There, she revealed the history of Amphorius to us in a new and enlightening way. Oh, I just realized I switched back to my other team. Searching. Always gotta remember to press enable. I think it's all the water.
Place for our chat.
All the water is killing my PC while it's streaming. Cause I can do this. Cause it's fine when I'm not streaming. It's when OBS, VTube Studio, and anything graphically intense happens at the same time. I need a better graphics card.
Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphorius' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the ocean titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say.
This feels a little embarrassing.
If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze.
Yeah, but this feels like a situation where she can just see through my clothes.
Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphorius' distant and recent past.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos. 3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings. 3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life to mature.
Keep listening.
Then came Kefali, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness, and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them. The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect. Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for love, teaching them to revere their beauty. With that, the first humans were born.
And enrapturing tale. Keep listening.
In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode with time, nor did humans age or die.
They really should have like a mural on one of the walls that depict all this, and then just have the camera pan over it. Cause they had for the Vidahara.
Not until the three calamities fell upon the world: trickery, strife, and death. Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. A black tide swallowed the world whole, inundating it in blood. Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous age. The wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to one outcome: a shattered world on its death march toward destruction.
And then?
Is something wrong? The sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease.
No one enjoys purple prose.
I see. Perhaps the words are too cryptic for you. That's why you find it difficult to understand. That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others. Take my suggestion, bath sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphorius.
Huh. This is catering to my preference?
Hey! No butting in! Class is still ongoing! Where did I stop the last time? Oh, right. Amphorius started off as a ball of chaos.
No, that's restarting the whole story.
The three Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another three Foundation Titans created the Earth, Ocean, and Skies. And the different three Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me. But three baddie Titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them. So, the Titans got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other. Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day, something big happened.
Yours truly descended upon your world.
It's not your turn! No interrupting me in class. A prophecy appeared on Amphorius. Something no The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world. We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right! The Chrysos Heirs! So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphorius!
Is something else wrong?
Sounds like they might have glossed over some things.
Is that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time.
And Forrest seems to be going through a rough patch. I still don't get what's going on with the Titans and Chrysos heirs. Do you really know nothing about what's beyond the sky? I still don't get what's going on with the Titans and Chrysos heirs.
I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself.
And Forrest seems to be going through a rough patch.
Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it.
Do you really know nothing about what's beyond the sky?
I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless.
So, what do we do now?
We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphorius' history. Come with me.
All this war is killing me, apparently. Better or worse? Oh, that might have been enough. We'll see. Oh, also, where hell am I going? I think I smoothed it out.
Please, give me a moment.
What's wrong?
The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering you're guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions.
That's a strict custom. Seems like prophesied heroes and civilians aren't treated equally in Akuma. Why don't you go up with her, Baron Draco? I don't mind waiting for you here.
You have a very considerate partner. Follow me, then.
The hell's that? Is that a flying pig?
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
I won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath. Are you willing to trust me?
Sit down and close your eyes.
Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
I guess we'll follow her suggestion and move a little to your left. You move to the left. How wondrous. You've only moved a few centimeters, but the water around you has become distinctly warmer.
Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly.
Do as she says.
Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphorius. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense, for the waters shall bring us closer together. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now.
What? Is this some kind of ritual?
You're not wrong to think of it that way. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way. You will learn the truth about this world from me, and in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphorius to be free of troubles.
And if I can't promise?
Did you feel that? The golden threads are rippling. They reveal the distrust you still have for Akima, and I take it upon myself to dispel these concerns. You learned the legends of Amphorius from those bath sprites a while ago, but that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphorius. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and madness. Amphorius has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Akima is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphorius' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphorius' flame-chased journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Akima needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for.
Saving the world is what we do best.
You must have been blessed by many miracles to say that with such unwavering confidence. I may be getting ahead of myself, but for Amphorius, I am willing to take a chance on you. I have laid my heart bare, and in return, I just want you to make a single promise. Promise me to never tell the people of Akima about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen.
But why?
Akima is approaching its end.
Oh, right, fair
I
enough.
do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before. Can you promise me that?
Oh, wait. I have to tell them for the sake of the Trailblaze, or I won't tell them for the sake of the Trailblaze? I guess it's probably I have to tell them for the sake of the Trailblaze, because it goes from I promise, I'll try, which is a maybe, and then I guess I'll do it. Or I won't do it. I have to, for the sake of the Trailblaze.
Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete.
Wait, did I just get...
I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken out too much of your time. Mr. Dunhung's worrying has created ripples in the water. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today. Why don't you and Mr. Dunhung tour our holy city? See.
Okay, so that's all the same. Where do you go? Okay. Floating torches? Oh, there it is. You're finally back. What did she say to you? Summarize your earlier conversations. Relay the information obtained from Aglia. Promise not to tell her people about our interstellar voyages. I didn't expect that to be her only concern. Oh, goddamn it, I forgot about that. Though this is consistent with how Finon was acting when we were at the Abyss. Something is definitely off about this world. Even on a planet as isolated as Eurylo 6, the people still had an understanding of space, and even past in aeons. The sky above Amphorius, though, is more like a prison. They clearly have advanced technology, so who could imagine that even discussing what's beyond the sky would be taboo? Do you remember the mass of chaotic matter concealing Amphorius from the rest of the universe? I can't help thinking that someone is intentionally keeping Amphorius hidden. Their titans could also be related to some Aeon. I can't stop thinking about your broken spear. Finon promised to fix it. We can ask him about it when we see him. Let's explore the city like Aglia suggested. We helped defend their city after all. This is a good chance to fish around for information, while they still have a good impression of us. We can also take some photos for our records. Divine Echo Ocean. Chalice of Plenty. Fagosa. As the honey brew spills into the ocean, the wave bloom like flowers. In the clamor of great waves and drunkards, all awaken amongst the madness. I don't know what the hell that was. Trash. Scared proud of me. Target locked. Aiming, aiming. And fire! Oh, I should check what the mission says. Akama, the holy city. It is said to be the only place with eternal daylight amidst the end times, long night. We decide to tour the city to familiarize ourselves with the area and gather reliable information. A tablet. That's fast. The citizens are already back in the city. Why are they gathered here? It's thanks to the hard work of the citizens that Akama has come to be so prosperous. Ah, a new face. You seem very popular. Popular? You mean my listeners? Haha, I am just a mere orator. It is the people that honor me with their praise. Although, your timing is perfect. I have a speech shortly. Would you help me out? Of course, but you have to tell me what you need first. Wonderful! Boy, you are truly kind. Not only are you strikingly attractive, but the light of Aquila also shines on your heart. May Aquila bless you. Do you see that drink over there? Can I ask you to pass it to me? I have speaking for far too long, and I am thirsty. You see a flash of light bounce off the surface of the crystal chalice. You cannot tell if it was light refracting off the surface of the crystal, or whether there is something unusual about the drink itself. There is a faint engraving on the cup that reads, Blessing of Fagusa. Noticing your suspicion, Cicero clears his throat and lowers his voice. Oh, don't worry about that. It is a blessing of Fagosa. I have to do this little ritual before every speech I do. You understand? For good luck. Could this be a divine object gifted by Fagosa themselves? You decide to sneak a taste. As Cicero looks away, you take your moment to sneak a taste of the liquid in the cup. To your surprise, you realize it's just a normal glass of plain water. There's nothing special about it at all. Hey, boy, what have you done? I'm going to have to cancel my speech now. Without my blessing, what am I going to do? Can I just pour you another cup? No, you don't understand. I am not a devout disciple of Fagosa. In my heart, only the omniscience and omnipotence of the Titan Aquila can capture my soul. That glass of water was prepared for me by my friend, a devout disciple of Fagosa. Every morning when the dew hits, she completes a complicated ritual and prays to Fagosa to receive this precious blessing. The blessing protects me from ever becoming tongue-tied on stage. Oh man, I need that. Drinking it is the only thing that grants me the courage to go on tour with my speeches. Though it may seem unremarkable when you taste it, its magic is undeniable. Shh, don't tell anyone. Just keep this a secret between us. I don't want to cause trouble or make others jealous. Oh, now I feel bad. Excuse me, do you guys need help?
You are... What strange clothing and accent you have. Oh, are you the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the frontier?
We speak with an accent? That's nowhere near as puzzling as how we have a common tongue. Yes, that's us.
Oh, thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysos heirs. Could you help us restore this column here? Nothing has been going right these days. First those minions of Nikador attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home. Can we really keep going?
Restore it. With just human effort, that's going to take a couple of days, at least.
Not with human effort, of course, silly.
High Priest Treeby. Oh, Kefali on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any further, kind warriors.
Oh. He thought we could summon miracles. Surmount the myriad passages of Janus.
You can recite this too? Wait, did you also left in Akuma? Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers too?
Is that rare?
Not at all! We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others. Why don't you both try chanting? Treeby will see if you get it.
Why is he showing Marsh? At least show Den Hang for this. Is this a clue? Is this a story beat? How involved is March in Amphorius? In Amphorius, memory-laden objects can be found everywhere. When the Trailblazer approaches, they reveal an energy ripple over them. At this point, by holding down the button, you can use Ornyx's prayer to rewind them to their previous state from a certain time ago. The power of Ornyx's prayer has limitations. Under normal conditions, they can only be sustained for 3 seconds. If used beyond 3 seconds without the object rewinding to the critical time point, it will return to its state prior to activating the ability.
Wow! You got it on the first try! You're a natural.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go. Bring word to the Bard. Frontier heroes grace Akuma. Feats abound right here.
Well said, my friend. I don't seem to be cut out for this.
That's okay. There are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior. Oh, you met Aggie, right? How did your chat go?
We reach an agreement.
Alrighty, as long as things are going well. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akuma. And Treeby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around Amphorius. Most of the time at least. Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Akuma with them.
Teleslate? Pull out your phone. Is this?
We knew it. There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond the beyond Akuma, like the city you're from.
Hold up. That's a huge drop right there. We aren't the first visitors.
Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. Maybe a little resonance will do the trick. All set! Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Akuma, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads.
That is surprising.
Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything? You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City.
Won't that mess up the economy?
Not if it's just the two of you. But if any of the council elders happen to ask, it's our little secret. Okay, time to get back to work. Have fun exploring the city. We'll see you two later.
The list of inexplicable things only gets longer. Look, someone's on the roof. That should be a good vantage point to photograph the city. Let's find a way up.
A miracle fresh from the oven. Go, bring word to the Bard.
What?
Frontier heroes grace Akuma. Feats abound right here.
Why would they change the NPC?
Frontier heroes grace Akuma. Feats abound right here.
Golden Short Spear. Rewinding the Golden Short Spear via the prayer will replay its path. Follow and capture the rewound Golden Short Spear to obtain corresponding rewards. Interesting. And there it goes.
Does it really work?
Got it. An excellent lookout over the city. We can even see that Titan statue. Let's get a photograph of this view.
Oh, what are you two doing up here? I know you. Oh, you're the heroes who helped defend our city, right? Damionis, saw your valiant figures in the battle.
Nice to meet you. We're soldiers from a faraway city. It's our first time in Akuma, so we thought we'd find a nice vantage point to, to remember the city and sight spy.
Oh, you mean to say take a photo, don't you?
Yes, I meant to say that. There.
Aha! See, you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and I may have some humble insight on travel and photography. After all, everyone in this holy city knows me as the explorer. All right, pass me your photo stone.
I'm not even going to bother guessing their logic for naming things. You give Mark Sutton's camera to Damionis.
This is an entirely foreign make, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm guessing this here and that. Easy peasy. I know how to use this now.
What was it? Cat got your tongue?
Oh, it's no biggie. Okay, strike your poses and look this way. And we're done. Here, have a look.
Oh man, look cool. A greater aperture and a shallower depth of field would work better. Don't be so nitpicky.
Well, I mean, as long as you're happy with the photos. Say, I've been wanting to ask you guys something. I didn't think I'd actually get the chance, but you're not really from another city, are you?
I mean, technically you are. I don't think I understand your question.
I've heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are saying that the people Lord Finon picked up are from beyond the sky.
Did he really pick us up? Sorry to disappoint you, sir, but I'm afraid those rumors are just rumors. We're from Thalassopolis, a sparsely populated frontier village. Our journey to the holy city was fraught with challenges, but thankfully, we were able to make our way here after meeting Finon at the abyss.
Thalassopolis? Oh, is that so? I thought I'd finally found proof that a world beyond the sky exists.
Remain silent.
It doesn't matter. At any rate, thanks for your help, warriors of Thalassopolis. Akuma welcomes you.
Daimonis left thoughtfully. That was close, but I have a bad feeling about this. I don't think we managed to fool him. After all, Thalassopolis was something I came up with on the fly. If he's truly an explorer familiar with the geography of Amphorius, I'm afraid he'll have already seen through our lies. Fortunately, there's no evidence, but it seems like even though the starry sky is taboo on Amphorius, there are people who still yearn for it. Looks like we have to be even more cautious. Where should we go next? Right, we were going to explore the city before we got distracted. Is there a way down?
Eyeless
beloved Nympha.
Let's leave Akama.
A place for just the two of us.
Detective Fly.
Nice.
Oh, you're coming straight this way. I can see the mirror didn't distract you, did it? Whoa, what the hell? Looks as though you've got what it takes to potentially become a detective. Then, come with me and we'll expose the truth behind this world. What the fuck? Chirping secrets. Nymphs with blessings are everywhere in Amphorius. Approach and interact to collect the nymphs and bring their blessing to a Galalia. After collecting all the nymphs of an area, the garment maker will begin deciphering the prophecy and may provide unexpected information to unknown surprises.
A place for just the two of us.
Look, Fine's there. Giannis' hidden passage 2. During exploration in Amphorius, Trailblazers will notice hidden passages with 2 different appearances. Interact with them to enter Giannis' hidden passage and clearly traverse between different doors.
Is that all?
Out of the shadow of the past, you've not stepped, Chrysos heir. The weight of the core flame, if you wish to bear, you must bury the past. Suspend the pain.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it if you already know I can't do it?
Here, your guests are.
You two. You're back much quicker than I imagined. I thought that Aglaya would keep you for a bit longer. Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous Grand Craftsman in the Holy City to repair your spear. Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies for any offense I caused during our first meeting.
Judging solely from the exterior, I cannot see any signs of damage. It's truly incredible.
The one who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still can't imagine a world outside Amphorius. Or perhaps I've just never given it much thought until I met you two. You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon Amphorius and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary.
Hasn't anyone questioned the prophecy?
The reason it's a prophecy is because it appeared in the form of a miracle. No one knows exactly whose will it represents.
That seems dangerous.
There's another theory that it is the whispers of Kefali before their eternal slumber. It was the Skyfather who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, that is just one of many popular folktales. Please, don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this transition wasn't easy to achieve. Many have paid the price.
What a Galia. God damn, I can't remember how to pronounce the name. It happened just a second ago. Conveyed to us was more of a collective mission. As an individual, what role do you play in all of this, Finon?
Me? I'm still seeking that answer myself. But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame won't be far.
Is it Nikador?
I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. From the day I was selected by the prophecy, I've regarded the Lance of Fury as my goal. One day, I'll break the lance and take the core flame of strife. But discussing such a bitter topic is a bummer. I'm embarrassed since I think I'm the one who brought it up. Oh, right. Treeby mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contacts? Please also accept these gifts as a token of my appreciation. Since the weather is great, why don't you two look around some more? I won't take up more of your time. See you later.
This tall blacksmith is forging iron. In your eyes, his weapon forging process is unsophisticated, unpretentious. Apart from exhibiting more strengths and producing louder clangs, he doesn't seem too different from the most ordinary blacksmith in Enfortis. But you notice a few pieces of quenched iron billets in his hands, glowing with an apparently unusual sheen. Let's wait for him to finish. You'd think this burly smith is almost done. The billet sizzles when doused in water, and Chartonus finally turns around to meet you. Yes? Hello? Chartonus turns around to meet you? Hello? Is this how we end the stream? Just me being stuck here because I wanted to talk to Chartonus to see what he sells? Well, this is interesting. What the hell is even going on? How do I have to restart it. God damn it. Alright, restarting the game. That's so mind-boggling. I wonder if anyone else got that bug. Or if it even is a bug. That was like 3 minutes of nothing happening. Other than clang, clang, clang goes the trolley. Okie dokie. Luckily that loads pretty quickly. Despite everything. Alright, let's not talk to Chartonus because apparently it's gonna kill me. Where's it leading? Oh, memory crystal. Can a shattered sculpture truly be made whole again? You're keen to test its resilience. Strange crystals that store the power of remembrance appear as you journey along. The light and shadows cast by the crystals seem to play out familiar scenes, and if you place them close to your ear, you can even hear the familiar whispers. Interesting. Explore the Eternal Land. Find the shattered memory crystal shards and witness more memories of this world. Memory crystal shards can help you redeem items in specific shops, or let the garment maker point out the location of nymphs you have not collected. That's the lady we encountered previously.
Ah, it's our 2 distinguished guests. Welcome to the dwelling of the Dromases. Well, I'm also just passing by.
You're also here to unwind?
Yes, I enjoy the air here. It's rather sweet, full of the fragrance of life.
Speaking of which, Miss Castorice, is Miss Castorice also a Chrysos heir?
Yes.
My apologies. If you don't wish to talk about this topic, I'll stop myself here.
Thank you, Mr. Dan Hong.
Should I show off my dance moves? No thank you. Unless you wish to make things worse. Hey! I got approved by Clocky!
Oh, this child looks hungry. Since you are here, do you two want to try feeding the Dromases? Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there.
They eat rocks?
Since it's your first time feeding, just a small piece will do.
Can I have a taste?
Of course, but it's very bitter and hard to digest.
Her serious tone immediately quashes your wild idea. You gently pick up a piece of red clay from the container, while the Dormouse watches your every move intently. Don't mess it up. A Dromass lets out a slow but joyful sound, clearly anticipating your performance as its new caretaker. Should it get what it wants easily, or... Let's offer to feed it to Danghang. That's not gonna happen. Darn it. When did he learn to read minds? Eat the feed in front of the Dormouse! You stare intently at the red clay in your hand, and then look up to check the Dromouse's expression. You see confusion, hesitation, and perhaps a hint of defiance. The big guy looks down at you, as if to say, "Do you have the guts, little one?" You've never been underestimated by an animal in your life, though your life hasn't been that long. Now there's probably only one way to save your dignity. Take a bite out from the red cube. Ugh. Castorus wasn't lying. The taste of this red clay is truly bitter. Its bitterness unlike any medicine. It strikes the softest part of your soul, making you question the very meaning of trailblazing. Surprisingly, it isn't hard, but that's not necessarily a good thing. After chewing it a few times, the sticky flecks of red soil stain your teeth. No matter how you use your tongue, you can't get rid of it. Drink some water. You hold the clean water in your mouth, trying to rinse away the remaining clay, but the bitterness lingers stubbornly. The Dromass lets out a mocking cry. Now you've not only earned its ridicule, but also the ongoing duty of feeding it.
That was a little unexpected. Don't worry, there's a lot more feed over there. Just go get another piece.
Offered the red soil feed to the Dormouse. The big guy in front lets out a satisfied sound. You don't know how it chews and digests these clumps of clay, but to them, these hard red clays must be as delicious as a freshly sizzling steak.
It looks very happy. Perhaps you could try petting it?
Rub his neck with some strength.
It seems to enjoy it a lot. You get along very well with the Dromus. It makes me envious.
It'll also like you.
Me? No thanks. It's all right.
Miss Castorus, are you concerned about something? Since we've just arrived in this area, we hope to build closer relationships with everyone through our actions.
Please don't misunderstand. When you helped Akama, you already showed ample goodwill. It's just that I am not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people or with these children. So please don't take it to heart.
Alright. Bear Draco, take a photo of the Dromass as well. It's rare to encounter such an amazing creature.
Would you two like a photo with this child? In that case, I might be able to help.
Do you enjoy taking photos?
Yes, it is an interest of mine.
Interesting. Alright then. Thanks for your help.
No problem. Please place the photo stone on the ground.
Can't I just hand it to you? Let's just do as he says. You put Marcelin's camera on the ground, and Castorus bends down to pick it up.
Beautiful colors. It's very cute. The aperture, exposure index, and preset filter. Although it looks different on the outside, it actually has the same internal structure. There won't be any issues. Alright, get into position. And we're done. I hope that you like it.
He's very peppy. Castorus gently places the camera on the ground, and you bend down to pick it up. But what's the reason behind using the black and white filter?
My apologies. It's just personal preference. I like black and white photos. If it bothers you, I can take another photo.
That won't be necessary. This is fine.
I'm glad that I could help. Then, I'll take my leave now. Please continue playing with the Dromasses.
There's even a stand photographer in the script? Why are you speaking like a Stellaron hunter all of a sudden? You could say Miss Castorus is not very talkative. No, that's not it. She's just a little elusive. Even when we came across her previously, she avoided having physical contact with others. These Chrysos heirs all have wildly different personalities. In comparison, Phynon seems like the most normal one.
Hello, Denheng, Bear Draco. How's Memorial Market looking for you guys?
Plenty of interesting people. We've wandered plenty, run into a lot of interesting people and things.
That's nice. I thought you'd enjoy yourself.
The past, I have also returned to the original bustling state from before the war.
Once you're done walking around, come find us back at Memorial Palace. Aglaya prepared a huge gift for you.
Should we return to Memorial Palace, or do you want to wander around a bit more? Oh, actually, some other stuff. Just book. Yeah, they should just use this. The camera should have been panning across this like the entire time the nymphs were telling the story. The mural record in simple and delicate carvings the stories of Kefeli, creating life and building Akama. In the murals, Kefeli bears the enormous dawn device on their back. Golden divine blood courses across their body, flowing to the ground from the left-hand side of their chest and spreading in all directions. At their feet, the humans bathed in the golden blood work together to create a great city. The city is Akama, the origin of Amphoria's civilization. Toki wa Tomode. Now restored, but you can't wonder, isn't this entire distance a little redundant? The only answer you receive is endless nothingness.
Ma'am, this item of yours is new. Completely new, there's no doubt about it.
That's impossible. This is an heirloom that's been passed down by my ancestors. Where's Theodoros? Get him over here to take a look.
Although I'm not as experienced at doing appraisals as he is, I'm very confident about this. If you don't trust me, you can take it elsewhere for a second opinion. Or I can burn it for you. You'll be able to tell once you smell it.
No way! You can't burn my family heirloom!
I never would have thought that Finon had such a hobby. He seems to be dealing with someone difficult right now. Let's leave him to it.
I feel like we shouldn't leave him. Waymir's that way.
The strife of day and night birthed the all-knowing giant. Their feet measured the earth, and their back carries the dawn and dusk. With the night at their curtain, they dreamt until they awoke. Only then did they realize my perfection was born for creation. Gods, please hear my wish. Craft my likeness with fresh earth, and grant my intellect with your fruits. Illuminate my emotions with the wings of a butterfly, and forge my fate with golden blood. The perfect gods created the very first humans, and the first humans created the first city. Akuma, standing at the foot of the throne of worlds, your golden blood can be traced back to the very beginning. Though the black tide devours the ancient lands, the holy city will cross to a new world.
Interesting. The holy city is gonna cross to a whole new world. Either the entire city is gonna be destroyed, or the entire city is gonna be launched to space.
Hey, are you in the forum?
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute. I don't see you in there yet. Hurry up! It's filling up quickly.
Rosy Celestial Maiden form.
I'm starting to get a little curious too.
I have a strange feeling about this. I hope it's not what I think it is. Let's go take a look. Excuse me, we accidentally overheard something about a forum just now. We would like to find out more.
Your outfits, who exactly?
We're warriors from a foreign land who assisted in the defense of Akuma.
Ah, brave warriors. Pardon me. I didn't expect you to be interested in such social affairs, but sure thing. Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Akuma's World Wound Web.
Oh, it's actually an online discussion forum.
Got it. Please take a look.
It was said as I. It was as I said. The rosy celestial maiden doesn't resemble someone from my forest, no matter what. And there are so many wonders you won't see in a forest in that flowstone. A world of snow, countless small boats in the sky, splendorous skyscrapers. The world beyond the sky is real. Her hair was pink, and she wore a short blue blouse, and her eyes were as the sea reflecting the light of sunset. Is this not seriously Nestia's human avatar?
Lady Agalia is Nestia's ambassador.
Nonsense!
I already said that the Rosy Celestial Maiden isn't from Amphorius. She's from beyond the sky. I'll admit, I've read a great many unofficial historical records, but the Sky Chef Calamity is not an apocryphal tale. It is a tragedy that really happened. No one can pass the Sky Dome while Aquila maintains their baleful gaze. After all, it's questionable if any world beyond the sky even exists. Yeah, even the existence of the Rosy Celestial Maiden is in dispute. I still have a few attires made by Lady Galia herself. I hope I can make the Rosy Celestial Maiden acquaintances with these supreme garbs as a gift. I told you, I saw it with my own eyes. Really? Then I saw Nicodor and Kefali claps hands in gesture of peace with my own eyes. My dear explorer, you're speaking dribble. You must have been deceived by the Grayus. I speak with honesty, and you treat me like this? Fine. So be it. I'll prove the existence of the world beyond the sky through my own means. Just watch me. I will soar to the world beyond the sky. Even if I have to risk my own life, I'll find the Rosy Celestial Maiden and silence you all. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, that son of a... That Demonis guy who took a photo for us. It must be him. He must have opened the album and saw the photos that March 7th previously took. How sneaky of him! There are more than 100 people in here. Although no one believes what the Monis is saying now, we don't know what he'll do next. If the situation gets out of control, the consequences might be disastrous. Mankind's greatest enemy. Social media. Quick! We have to find Demonis before things get worse. Alright, and I think that's a fine... Well, didn't know that. Flying Amphora. A mysterious object blessed by Giannis. After breaking it, movement speed will increase for a certain duration. Cool. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a day there because it's getting late. So, wow, unexpected. Well, no, actually. Who knew a local would casually go through someone's photo album while taking a photo? This is why I don't let people get... That's why I don't get third parties to take photos for me anymore. Can't trust them. Also, they can also steal my phone. Has happened more than once. Anyways, thank you everyone who joined me today, and I will see you all next time. Hopefully, the graphics thing now won't, like, lag out completely anymore. Anyways, bye-bye!